What's up, guys? Mickle here, and we have some very important Ripple and XRP information to go over in this video. First of all, yesterday I got a chance to talk to attorney Fred on whether or not he still believes Judge Torres is going to make a decision on the Bill Hinman Ethereum free pass emails this week. Guys, in this video, I want to go over exactly what attorney Fred told me because, guys, I think you are going to like this a lot. Make sure to stick around for that. I also want to show you guys some more very exciting news involving both Ripple and the Federal Reserve. For those of you who follow this channel and saw my video yesterday, you would know that I am fully convinced that one day in the future, the Federal Reserve will be using XRP. Guys, at the end of this video, I want to show you some brand new information that just points to another sign that the Federal Reserve is actually already testing using XRP. Guys, make sure to stick around for that. You are definitely going to want to see this. Last of all, guys, David Schwartz just gave us a very interesting date that we need to be paying attention to. I want to show you guys a very interesting chart that this date lines up perfectly with. Guys, is this the date we are finally going to see XRP take off on? Guys, make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. You are not going to want to miss it. Like always, guys, if you're new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. This goes such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, even if you're living in the United States, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Real quick, guys, MOO-MOO is slowly becoming one of my favorite places to buy and sell stocks. MOO-MOO is a regulated exchange with a great interface. Guys, right now, MOO-MOO is running a fantastic promotion where if you sign up using the link in the description of this video and deposit X amount of dollars, you could win up to 13 free stocks. Each one of these stocks could be worth up to $3,000. So, guys, make sure you do not miss out on this and go sign up with MOO-MOO now. So, guys, I want to start out this video with a very exciting development. I actually talked to attorney Fred last night on whether or not he still believes Judge Torres will make her decision on the Bill Hinman Ethereum free pass emails this week. The reason why it matters when Judge Torres makes this decision so much is because we have been waiting forever for the SEC to finally be forced to hand over these emails to Ripple. Now, the reason the SEC has been delaying handing over these emails so much is the SEC is actually hoping they can push back the decision for them to ultimately hand over the Bill Hinman Ethereum free pass emails to Ripple past summary judgment. The SEC is trying to delay this issue so long that summary judgment will actually come around before Ripple actually gets their hands on these emails. This would allow the SEC to push this case to summary judgment without Ripple actually getting their hands on some of their most important evidence. The good news is, though, and what attorney Fred told me last night, was that he does still believe that Judge Torres is going to make her final decision on these emails this week or next week. The reason this is such a big deal is because if Judge Torres does make her decision this soon, that means it is very likely Ripple will actually get their hands on these emails before summary judgment. This would be a huge win for Ripple because this really dictates how confident they are going to be going into summary judgment. If they have emails that prove even the SEC knew that XRP was not a security prior to this case being launched, then how can the SEC possibly win this case? Now, it's important to point out that Jeremy Hogan had a much more pessimistic view on when Judge Torres was going to make this decision. That's the reason why I reached out to attorney Fred last night, but attorney Fred said he's been watching Judge Torres' docket closely and he sees her clearing a lot of stuff off this docket. So attorney Fred really does believe that Judge Torres is going to try to get this decision in before Labor Day. Guys, we still have to watch this very closely, but this is a great sign and definitely a vote of confidence that we will get this decision sooner than later. So, guys, let's keep moving because we have some other pretty interesting Ripple SEC news to go over. Now, this doesn't directly relate to the Ripple SEC case, but guys, I have a feeling we are going to get some gems in this. Earlier today, Eleanor Terriot tweeted out that Gary Gensler is actually going to be testifying in front of the Senate Banking Committee on September 15th. So this is the first time Gary Gensler is going to be dragged in front of Congress in over a year. And guys, I have a feeling they are going to have some tough questions for Gary Gensler. The last time Gary Gensler was dragged in front of Congress, he had just taken his position at the SEC, and therefore it was hard for a lot of different members of Congress who really didn't like Gary Gensler to grill him too hard because at the end of the day, he just took his position, so it was hard to be too critical of the job he was doing. Well, guys, now we have seen a lot of different people in Congress, such as Tom Emmer, really go at Gary Gensler for the horrible job he has done around cryptocurrencies. I have a feeling that Gary Gensler is going to get absolutely grilled on September 15th, and I cannot wait to see this. I also wouldn't be surprised if we did get some gems relating directly to the Ripple SEC case. We know the last time someone from the SEC testified, Warren Davidson actually brought up the Ethereum free pass speech done by Bill Hinman, so I would not be surprised if some of these congressmen ask questions directly to Gary Gensler about the current Ripple SEC case. Either way though, guys, save this date because I have a feeling we are going to get some very interesting things out of this, and even if we don't, at least we'll watch Gary Gensler get grilled for a little bit. So guys, now I want to move on and show you something that was brought to my attention last night. If you guys did not see my video I did yesterday, I did a deep dive between Ripple, XRP, and the Federal Reserve and showed you guys some crazy evidence that really does show there is a very good chance in the near future the Federal Reserve will be ramping up their payment system using both Ripple's technology and XRP directly. Well, I want to show you guys something else that was brought to my attention by Megan Crisp because, guys, this is pretty crazy and flies right into the same narrative. She said after watching my video, she did some research on the FedNow program. Just so you guys know, Ripple has been linked as a direct partner to this FedNow program. But guys, when I saw this just seemed like it had Ripple's name written all over it. This is a list of features directly from the FedNow website that is going over the critical attributes the brand new Federal Reserve payment system will have. And guys, after Brian Brooks already confirmed to us last night, and this was once again in the video I did yesterday, after Brian Brooks confirmed that this system will most likely be built on blockchain technology, guys, take a listen to some of these points because how could you not think they are directly talking about Ripple and XRP here? The first note that really caught my eye was that the new FedNow system will use a widely accepted ISO 20022 standard and other industry best practices to support interoperability. Well, guys, that sounds like Ripple actually wrote that bullet point, but take a look at this last one. A liquidity management tool that will allow participants and others to transfer funds to each other to support the liquidity needs of instant payments. Guys, where else do we see instant payments being talked about constantly alongside liquidity? The only people I have ever heard beating this drum is Ripple, and Ripple directly using XRP for this solution. Guys, when I read this, the first thing that came to my mind is it sounds like Ripple directly wrote these bullet points. And guys, to be honest, that's not even that much speculation because if we take a look at the Federal Reserve Faster Payment Task Force website, we can see that one of the direct partners to building this payment system is Ripple and Ryan Zagone, a former high-up person who worked at Ripple, the company. Guys, when you take a look at things like this and you take a look at some of the things this new Fed payment system is going to incorporate, it is so hard for me to believe that Ripple and XRP are not going to be a critical infrastructure in this new payment system. If you guys want to know more about this, make sure to check out the video I did last night. Guys, I'll show you like 5 different people who directly went from Ripple to the Federal Reserve to the Treasury, back to Ripple and vice versa. Guys, these people are ping-ponging between the highest levels of our government, back to Ripple, and then back to government because they are currently building out the building blocks to our next generation financial system. I think this is just another great sign that Ripple and XRP are going to be heavily involved in this system. But guys, honestly, there are so many signs. It is so hard for me to believe our government is not going to be leveraging the most powerful payment technology in the entire world. So guys, I want to finish this video off and show you a very cryptic tweet that David Schwartz put out last night. So for those of you who are new to the XRP community, David Schwartz loves dropping little hints like this, little riddles. He tweeted out last night, "You have until November 4th to figure out." So guys, I want to finish this video off and show you a very cryptic tweet that David Schwartz put out last night and speculate what this could be. David Schwartz tweeted out, "You have until November 4th to figure out what the Roku channel is." And while the Roku channel probably doesn't mean anything, it's very significant that he is telling us to look out for the date November 4th. So one thing that instantly came to my mind for what November 4th could be would be a possible settlement date. We know that from Jungle Inc. that it is very likely that the SEC, if they do want to settle this case, would settle this case on the last day of September. That's because it's the last day of the SEC's fiscal year, so they're likely going to want to wrap up any lingering cases and get their budget ready for the next fiscal year. The SEC is not going to want to have a bunch of lingering cases that they're ultimately going to lose, because it's just going to blow up their budget for the next enforcement cases they want to bring. On the other hand, Documenting Ripple also put out something very interesting, and that was this XRP chart. This is actually a chart that I've been watching for a while now. I don't know if he got it from my channel directly, but guys, as you can see, this descending triangle ends directly on November 4th. Also very significant is David Schwartz trying to signal that we are going to have a massive market event around November 4th. Could it be a settlement to the Ripple SEC case? Could it be an explosion of the XRP price chart outside this descending triangle? Or guys, maybe it will be both. Either way though, something we need to be paying attention to, and it's not too far away. Anyway guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the update. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're still here. And for now, Mickle out.